You actually don't need fiat money to obtain Bitcoin because it's a system outside the system. The easiest and most direct way to receive Bitcoin is to trade your skills for it, just like you're probably already doing right now for fiat money, like a 9 to 5, freelancing, consulting, or providing any kind of service. Consider offering your work for payment in Bitcoin instead. At the end of this video, I'll talk about where to find people willing to pay you in Bitcoin. You can also use platforms like Shopster or Plebeian Market to sell used items you have around your home, digital products, handmade goods, or collectibles. Instead of using traditional fiat-based platforms like Etsy, Craigslist, Kijiji, or other marketplaces, consider using a global platform based on sats. Just like many others, you can share the crossroads of your interests, passions, and Bitcoin. The two marketplaces I mentioned, Shopster and Plebeian Market, are both based on Nostr, a decentralized social protocol that allows users to interact, publish content, and receive sats. It's one of the most innovative new ways to earn Bitcoin organically without needing any fiat money at all. On Nostr, you can receive zaps, or tiny amounts of Bitcoin via the Lightning Network from other users. It's essentially a value-for-value economy, where people support each other directly with sats on top of likes and shares. I have a full tutorial on how to get started on Nostr, including setting up a Lightning wallet to get paid. I'll link to it at the end of this video. If you work in a role where tipping is common, such as driving for Uber, working in food service or hospitality, you could request Bitcoin as a tipping option. Just inform customers that you accept tips in Bitcoin, which can also make for an interesting conversation starter. While not a direct trade for labor or goods, some platforms allow you to earn Bitcoin as a reward for purchases you were already planning to make. In these cases, you're not buying Bitcoin with fiat, but instead receiving it as a form of cashback. For Canadians, ShakePay offers free sats for shaking your phone daily and sats back on your everyday fiat purchases. Please note, none of my content is sponsored, and I'm not being paid to talk about any of these businesses. Mini miners like BitAxe, BitNerd, and similar open source devices offer a unique way to mine Bitcoin at home without needing large-scale equipment or industrial-level power. While traditional Bitcoin mining requires costly ASIC rigs and massive amounts of electricity, mini miners are small, efficient, and hobbyist-friendly. They can offer you a tiny, very tiny, chance of winning a full block reward or be used to join a solo mining pool and receive small payouts in Bitcoin over time. Before I explain where to find people willing to pay you in Bitcoin, I just want to mention I'm sure there are many other ways to receive it without fiat. So let me know your tips in the comments below. Finding people who are willing to pay in Bitcoin is easier than it might seem. Start by exploring local meetups, conferences, or community events in your area. Online platforms like Nostr, Stacker News, X, Reddit, Orange Pill app, and Bitcoin-based Telegram groups are also great places to connect with Bitcoiners. You can also look on Bitcoin-specific job boards to find formal employment opportunities that pay in Bitcoin. I can make a whole video on this if you're interested, just let me know in the comments. Once you spend some time in the network, people get to know you and opportunities begin to surface organically. This truly is a system beyond the system, outside of fiat, and by not using fiat to obtain Bitcoin, you're actually defunding war, depolluting the planet, and participating in ushering in a higher timeline for humanity. And I know that sounds crazy, but you have to study Bitcoin to understand why that's true. If you're interested in accelerating your understanding of this protocol, I've condensed over 10,000 hours down the rabbit hole into a book at the crossroads of Bitcoin and spirituality, which for me just means a search for truth. The book is called Beyond Money, and it's available for purchase from my website, Daniella.io. You can also get a digital copy completely anonymously. My channel has no ads, no sponsors, so if you'd like to support my work, consider value for value. Thanks for being here.